A very special business segment for our viewers. UK's economy, at a time when the UK economy has posted a modest GDP growth and is facing a cost of living crisis, the spotlight really on India's contribution and how India will drive UK's growth. Well, of course, to decode this further, I'm joined by Mithali Nikor, senior economist. I'm also joined by Piyush Doshi, co-founder, Foundation for Economic Development. Mithali, first to you, as far as, of course, tech majors turning to London, as well as, of course, the major FDI boost for UK from India. Spotlight really on all these indicators and India's contribution.
Absolutely, Sakshi. I mean, nothing could make me happier given that my husband is from the UK. So, I can lord it over him now that my country is helping yours. But if we look at the numbers, I mean, very seriously, if you look at 2023 data, which has been released by the UK government in the last, I think on 21st of February, 2025, we find that in total, the, British FDI to India stood at about 17.4 billion pounds. We're making the UK the 11th largest investor in the Indian economy. On the other hand, Indian FDI into the UK was around 13.4 billion pounds, making India the largest investor in the Greater London region, not in the UK economy per se, but in the Greater London region. And why this is significant is because, of course, a lot of British growth and the future of jobs in the UK is actually centered around the Greater London area, and a lot of this coming because of tech investments that are being led by Indian IT companies, which are setting up campuses in the UK, and also by fintech companies. I mean, that's a new story that's emerging, that financial technology, marrying finance and technology, really one of the best ways for the Indian diaspora and for Indian companies to work with UK finance companies. So that is a new area that's emerging.
Right, Piyush Doshi, do you agree? And as Mithali was, of course, citing, the study and the report also indicates how India is the fastest growing tourism market for London, as well as, of course, nearly a fifth of international students from India in UK, as per the 2023 study and report highlights. So, of course, India's contribution clearly driving growth for UK?
Yes, indeed. I think the colonialism has come a full circle. Indians are now owning substantial parts of UK assets. It's not a new thing, really. Jaguar Land Rover acquisition, Chorus acquisition by Tatas were some of the big ticket FDIs which happened more than a decade back. And if we now look back, something like JLR has done fantastically well for the Tata Group. So India providing capital to UK market, in my view, is broadly a good thing. When I look at it from Indian perspective, but it is good thing because I feel that most of this is FDI is coming from a position of strength. What do I mean is that Indian companies are able to go and set up there as a complementary strength. If Indian IT services companies go set up shop in UK, it's not that they have run out of opportunities to expand in India. It means that they are getting large, and to service their clients better, they have opportunity to set up shop in other markets, including the UK. I would be worried if this FDI is happening more as a flight of capital. If Indian companies feel that they have run out of profitable opportunities to invest in India, or they feel that the regulatory environment in India does not allow for profitable investments back home. So I think we need to watch out for not just how much is happening, but why is it happening. I would say something similar for students going abroad. Some amount of student exchange is good. Culturally, we get knowledge. But if students are by and large going abroad because they don't have good educational institutions back home where they feel they can get quality education, then that's something for us to introspect on. But yes, purely from the UK economy perspective, I think they should be opening it with both arms because that helps their economy and people. Good for them. For us, we need to just reflect carefully, why is it happening?
All right, very, very interesting there. Of course, we will continue to track India's contribution to the UK economy. Thank you both for sharing your insights and, of course, for helping our viewers decode this. Now, in other news from the business world and the stock market world, we have seen global markets plunge. We have seen US markets plunge in trade. We've seen, of course, this on back of the recession fears that have resurfaced, as well as the continuing tariff uncertainty. So, of course, the Nasdaq posted its biggest single-day decline since September 2022. We've also seen Asian markets slide, and now we've seen the Nifty and the Sensex also decline in early trade. Of course, that remains a key focus to watch out for as the day progresses.